Every once in a while, there's an event so extraordinary, it just has to be told. Back in 2010, I brought you the story of an Oregon farmer who survived something that doctors said was impossible. My award-winning story called Miracle Man in tonight's Jeff's Journal.
How are you, Jeff?
It's been what, how many years?
15.
15 years.
Good to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, you look good. You
I
look
can
good.
still upright.
Steve Keudel is the Miracle Man. Back in 2010, I brought you his incredible story of survival. Steve is a farmer in Almsville, Oregon, and in March of 2009, while cleaning up property he owned, Steve was using a basket attached to a forklift to cut some limbs. Here's how I described what happened 15 years ago. Steve was standing inside a basket attached to a forklift. Suddenly, a downed limb clipped the power line. Steve yelled at his brother.
And I hollered to him. I said, hey, we've got a line down. You better go tell the power company to shut off the power.
That was the last thing Steve remembers. The line had fallen across the forklift, electrifying the vehicle and the basket. When Steve touched the tree, he became grounded. Steve Keudel was now being electrocuted. The frantic moments captured on the 911 call.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, hey, we got a guy at 9531 70th Avenue in Turner, cutting a tree and got hit by electricity.
Rescue crews arrived within minutes but could only stand by and watch. The power was still on. Electricity was traveling through the forklift, exiting through Steve's body.
So he's still connected to the power, sir?
Steve, hey, is he breathing? Yeah, there's power on it, still on a forklift.
It took 30 minutes for crews to turn off the power. Steve was clinging to life, eventually rushed to Legacy Burn Center here in Portland. Electricity had obliterated most of his left arm and blew out the side of his skull. Steve underwent weeks and weeks of painstaking surgery to rebuild his skull, arm, and other burn injuries. Medical experts could not recall a person surviving after being electrocuted for a full 30 minutes. Steve survived, but not without some permanent injury.
My left arm, it was an exit point of when I was electrocuted, as well as the side of my head. They had to patch that all up right away, and I've got a prosthetic ear, but I can still hear. There was a little bit of brain damage, and what the brain damage was, it affects my vision, and I have a field cut, they call it. The left side of both eyes I can't see, so I bump into things every once in a while. I mean, it's been 15 years, but I still, and if I can't find something in the refrigerator, I tell myself, look to the left, and there it is.
Back in 2010, I arranged for Steve and his wife, Sharon, to meet the rescue crews who helped save his life that day.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Keudel.
Steve Keudel.
Yes, good to see you. John Ramey.
Good to see you, John. Good.
Okay.
I've met you before, John.
Yeah, you have.
My wife, Sharon.
Hi. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The meeting was emotional for everyone, including the rescue workers.
When I arrived, I saw him in the tree, and my initial thought was that he won't come out of this alive. And we'll do everything we can to support him, but this will not have a happy ending. And I am truly amazed that it did, and that's what keeps us going.
My story on Steve Keudel, Miracle Man, won an award that year from the Association of Oregon Broadcasters. Looking back, Steve feels blessed to survive. He's been gifted the opportunity to see a new generation of family.
When I had the accident, I had 3 sons. The oldest was 26, and then all the way down to, 2 of them were still in college at the time. And so none of them, I didn't have any grandchildren, and I just had, my 3rd son just had his 3rd child, and so now I've got 9 grandchildren that I would have never seen. You know, I mean, you learn to appreciate it, that's for certain. The oldest one just graduated 8th grade.
Grandchildren, farming, and family. That's what we all talked about as I sat in the backyard with Steve, his brother Alan, sister Paula, and Sharon, Steve's wife. It was their love and support, along with friends and neighbors, Steve credits with pulling him through.
One thing you really notice from coming from a small community like we live in, how close everybody is and how many people reached out and helped out the family and helped out with the prayers as well as the support.
There are a lot of people I've met over my news career, But the story of Steve Keudel, the Miracle Man, is one I'll always treasure. And he's just such a humble man. It was uplifting for me to revisit Steve and his wife Sharon again after my first story on when he went through 15 years ago. Truly a remarkable man, and I thank him for sharing his inspiring story.